Yeah, here they are right here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is Matchbox Monday, episode 1. And today we are going to look at some Target Reds. I went out of town. This was, maybe a month and a half ago, probably. And my wife and I shot north from where we live, and we wanted to go to the Shields sporting goods store they had north of us because it's gigantic, has like a Ferris wheel inside and 2 stories. It's massive. It's a massive Shields. And it was my wife's birthday, so we went north, like I said, checked out the Shields, had some lunch. She wanted to run through another mall that they have up there. And while she did that, I shot over to Target. And what did I find? My first Target Red. This was just kind of laying. There was a dump bin, and this was just laying on the shelf underneath of it. Not like a massive dump bin like that you see the Hot Wheels displays in. You know, those ones that are freaking 4 foot tall and 3 bins wide. This was more of like a little flat sort of a dump bin, maybe that deep, and it kind of just sat on an end cap. But anyway, this was on the shelf below it. And this is, what does this say? 1 of 4? 59 Dodge Coronet police car. And this is obviously a Target Red. 1 of 4 kind of has me a little confused because there's, according to what I'm looking at here, there's 6. So anyway, this is a kind of a Dodge Matchbox 500 pace car deco. And just a really cool piece. Target Reds kind of seem like they're pretty hard to find. So when I stumbled across this, I honestly didn't know what it was and came home and looked it up, and there's a whole series on these things. So then maybe a week ago now, this took place, like I said, maybe a month and a half ago, and now probably a week ago or so, the Hotline of Diecast, I follow him over there on Instagram also. He had a selection of cars that he was parting with on Instagram, and I got to looking, and there were a couple of Target Reds on the table, and so I shot him a message, and we sorted everything out. Actually, let's back up a minute. There was 1 Target Red on the table, and it was 3 of 4. Again, I'm confused by the numbering, but 3 of 4 Mazda MX-5. And I was like, hey, is that a Target Red? Because it was all tucked in with a bunch of other Hot Wheels. I could only see, that much. And he got back to me and he said, yes, that is, in fact, the MX-5. And if you're interested in it, I also have the Porsche 911 Turbo, if you're interested in that. It wasn't pictured in everything he had, but he obviously knew that he had this somewhere and was willing to part with it. So anyway, we came to an agreement, and I sent him my details, and boom, they showed up. So now we've got three of the Target Reds, and we will we'll move over to the parking lot and we'll get these open for sure. But like I said, interestingly enough, so 1 of 4 on the Coronet police car, 3 of 4 on the Mazda MX-5. Then you move down here to the Porsche 911, and it is 5 of 6. So I don't know if they originally were slotted for 4 cars in 2024, and then they decided to add 2. I do not know. There should be a number 2 should be a Lamborghini Gallardo. The MX-5 I have. Number 4 should be a Honda E. Number 5 should be a Dodge Charger Pursuit. And then number 6 should be a Holden VE Ute. And I do believe I was perusing the Whatnot the other day, which I'm new to, but what a cool concept. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it's kind of an auction site where people sell things constantly. There's a timer running, people can bid. It's really cool. Go check it out. Obviously, spend within your means, if you will. Things can get extremely pricey. That's on you to make that decision. But I believe I have the Holden Ute on the way also. I think I got that on a Whatnot deal and pretty cheap. But we'll cover that in a separate video when that shows up, because that was kind of my first Whatnot experience, and it was wild. We'll do that on maybe Matchbox Monday episode 2 or something like that. We'll figure it out. But anyway, thanks to Walter from the Hotline of Diecast sending these my way. I paid him for them, and that's why it's kind of important to check the people that you follow. You know, they probably have other social accounts. They're usually linked in the description of whatever platform you follow somebody on. These things never came up on YouTube that I'm aware of for you to look at and maybe get from him. So it is important, if you're looking for specific pieces, follow the other socials of some of the people that you support, because they could have something to offer that you're kind of looking for or maybe collect. So anyway, speaking of socials, I have an Instagram, very small. I post photos and maybe share shorts over there, and it's very small. If you want to go check it out, I'll put a link in the description of this video, but it is what it is. I appreciate it. So anyway, now I've got confused again. Hold on, we're going to backtrack. Okay. Let me back up. Number 5 of 6 is the Dodge Charger Pursuit for 2024. I just realized this Porsche 911 Turbo is the 70 years. This is from 2023. So this is number 5 of the 2023 segment or series of Matchbox Target Reds. But regardless, for 2024, it is 6, and this only shows 1 of 4 and 3 of 4 on the card. I don't have an explanation for that. I'm assuming they just added cars as they went on and then changed their mind on the card, perhaps. We'll see what that Holden says when it shows up, I guess. But anyway, let's move over to the parking lot and rip these. All right, starting first with the 59 Dodge Coronet police car. This, just a very cool piece. I love the red ring on the wheel. Love that classic 59 Dodge. Just such a good looking car. Metal base, I am not sure. I guess we will find out. A chrome base, I guess. This, yeah, that's metal base. I'm not sure if that is consistent across all of Target Reds or not. I guess we will find out as we go. But look at that. That is a jam. Love that front. You do get headlight details. Back's pretty plain, but all that deco down the side. Very nice. Ooh, good roller. And I don't know that I'm spinning this on a turntable right now. I might be, just so you get a good look. Black interior, front wipers. You got the police beacon on the top. What's the casting on this? 2018. Copyright for the tooling. Great little car. And we'll just park him right there. Up next, Mazda MX-5 Miata. I have this love for Mazdas, and I don't know why, to be honest. I mean I do know why. They're cool cars, but they're not priced out of reach. Like I feel like the average consumer could go snag a Mazda and have a really cool car, but look at that. Look at that interior. 5-spoke wheel, mirrors on this one. Right-hand drive. That's kind of interesting. Get a right side drive in a Mazda Miata, I suppose. Copyright on the tooling 2015, and this is a 2015 Mazda Miata. So this must have been maybe brand new for the year, and possibly the first release was in this Target Red. I don't have those answers, but nice roller for sure. Huh. Yeah, I like that. The white swoosh down the side, that's kind of the white and red. Obviously, that's the Target thing, but nice. What do you think of that? And then the last one that we have for today. Again, 70-year 2023 car, Porsche 911 Turbo. And this one appears to be glued really well. There we go. And look at that. That is crisp. I'm a big fan of Porsche. I think we've covered that here a number of times. Turbo in the deco down the side with a little white accent at the bottom. Full front and rear detail. Turbo underneath the rear spoiler. 996TT on the license plate. And again, the red ring on the wheel. I'm not sure why the Mazda didn't get that treatment, but that might not be exclusive to a Target Red thing. Let's move that to there so we can get a roll. Oh yeah, Porsche rolls clean. All right, guys, there was a look at 3 of my Matchbox Target Reds. This 59 Dodge Coronet police car is, it's just cool. I don't remember if I saw it somewhere or if I read it somewhere that some people thought that this was an error because it says pace car on the side, but then the card said police car. This is, in fact, a police car. And the base also says Dodge Coronet Police. So I don't think it's an error. I think this is just pace car deco on an old police car. But my case here of police cars that I'm holding on to, this makes an excellent addition. And then just to note, this is a Ford Police Interceptor, or no, this is a Ford Crown Vic, but this deco is the Target Red number 5 of 6 for 2024. I don't have it. This is just a main line, but this is the artwork that you would find on the Target Red. It would just be the Dodge Charger Pursuit edition, which is this. This is a Dodge Charger Pursuit, obviously not the Target Red, and not. But yeah, I keep my eyes peeled for those. Obviously, I would be extremely interested in finding that. Small case of Mazdas here, which is an excellent place to add my Miata MX-5. I've got the SUV, a Mazda 3, the AutoZam, and an RX-8. And then, yeah, we'll stick with reds on reds. So there's my Target Red added to that case. And then this might be jumping ahead a touch because of how Matchbox Monday evolved to this. Some of this stuff you may not have seen yet because the videos are in the queue. But Porsche 911 Turbo, Target Red. And this is plastic base, and I believe the Miata was also plastic base. So the Coronet was the only one that gave me a metal base out of all of this. But Porsche collection, if you haven't seen it, you'll see it soon. Cool. That's going to do it, man. First episode of Matchbox Monday. We need to iron out some kinks. I get that, and it is what it is. I could do better, and you know, I could probably do worse too. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.